Hey guys, so as you can tell by the title, we have got like the smallest, miniest haul like of life. Legit, I probably have about like 5 items, but I really wanted to come and share them with you. I'm supposed to be on a no buy, but I've kind of broken that. I kind of broke that with the Pastel Goth palette by Kat Von D. I wasn't supposed to buy nothing and I saw it and I was like, no, I want to have it, I want to review it, I just want it, I love the packaging. And then I've tried to be good a little bit, but then here I am again. Now the good thing is I only got a couple of things from Superdrug and I think one thing was from Aliexpress. And the good thing is I think my total for the things in Superdrug came to about £20, but then they were doing like 3 for 2, so I got one thing for free, and then I got like an additional 20% off or 10% off because I'm a beauty card holder, and then I used my points from my actual beauty card as well, so everything came down to probably about £16. So anyway, let's get down to it. Okay, so the first thing that we have is from AliExpress, and it is this phone case. It is the silver one or the white one of this phone case. See how this one has the pink and white ears, and this one just has the white ears. I had this one before, but the back of it is like, I'll show you on this one. The back of it, as you can tell here and here, it's starting to get a little bit discolored. On my previous one, like the whole thing was just dark brown. I think it was from when I was charging my phone with the case on. It started to get really hot and it was discoloring the back, and then unfortunately I dropped it outside and one of the ears literally broke off, so I had to get a replacement because I do prefer the clear crystal one to the pink crystal one. This was about like £1.50. I will leave the link down below. I don't know if it's still that price because I know that they were having a sale, but I love these and I think I should have probably gotten a few more rather than just one, but at least I can interchange between the two. But I am going to start using this one. So next is the L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic mascara. Now I've seen 2 versions of this. I've seen this one and I've seen there's another one which is this L'Oreal Paradise mascara. I don't know if there's a difference between the Paradise Ecstatic and the Paradise. I mean, the packaging itself is different as well. The other one is just like this pink chrome kind of thing all the way down. This one is a little bit different, but I don't see that they're being marketed any different from one another. Maybe in the UK they've done this one, and in the States they have different packaging, but it's the same thing because I don't see any difference between the brushes or anything. I just don't see the difference aside from the outer packaging and the name. This is supposed to be like a drugstore dupe of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, one of the mascaras that I absolutely love, so I had to pick this up and give it a try. This one was $9.99. I believe it's going to be $11.99, but this was $9.99 because of like an introductory offer, so I had to pick it up. But they were also having like a 3 for 2 offer, so I decided to get 3 items, and this was the first thing that I wanted to get. Then I had to get the Brow Artist Shaper. This is something that I always get. I've got this one in the shade Brunette. I do normally pick up the blonde one, but the blonde one that they had in store had been used, so I didn't want to pick it up because why am I paying full price for a used product? I'm not going to do it. So I picked up the Brunette, which was like the next step up. I've been meaning to pick up one of these, so I'm glad that I got this, and I think this one was $5.99. Then we have the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation Blender. I really like this because of the shape. I didn't even try out the way it feels in store because they didn't have one which was open, but it does feel quite bouncy. It's a lot softer than some of the beauty blender sponge kind of things that I do have, and I like that it's black first of all, and it makes it not easier to clean, but it looks cleaner once you have cleaned it, as opposed to a lighter color sponge where it stains. So I do prefer black sponges. I do really like this sliced side here, this flat side here, because it looks like you can get real up close and personal with that. So I'm gonna be looking forward to using it. And this was also $5.99, so I got this for free from the 3 for 2 offer that L'Oreal are having at Superdrug. Last thing that I got was the Makeup Revolution Gradient Highlighter in Rose Quartz Light. I've been really wanting to pick these up. I think there's about 3 or 4 in the range, but every single Superdrug that I go to only carries this one, which is a little bit baffling. I don't understand why they don't carry more of them, because there's like an orangey coloured one that I would have really liked to have gotten. Now this to me looks like it's more than just a highlighter, because if you have a look, it's like there's a deep one here, there's this pinky one here, and a really light one at the bottom. And I think that probably only this section here is going to be good for highlighting, and the rest is going to be good for blush and bronzing. But we will see what happens. I am looking to review this at some point. And this is kind of like Kevyn Aucoin has a dupe for this, or this is a dupe of a Kevyn Aucoin product that they currently have. They do have quite a few like gradient products in their line, so I do appreciate that Makeup Revolution is coming out with something which is similar but more affordable. What I don't like is that every single one of these in Superdrug was scratched. Like you can see here and here, it's scratched, and I picked out the one which was like the least damaged, and even like you can see here there's some scratches at the bottom as well, and they weren't used because it had a seal on it. It did actually have a seal, which I've only just peeled off, so I know it's not like it's been used and put back on the shelf or anything like that. It's just every single one of the compacts were scratched, and I just don't understand why that is. It's a little bit dodgy, but as long as it's I guess it's not the outer packaging, it's what is inside which counts. So I am looking forward to reviewing especially these 3 items here. I'm definitely looking forward to reviewing those. These are the ones that, well, it was mainly these 2 that I wanted to pick up for review purposes, but seeing as I've gotten this as well, and it's a new product to me, I don't know if it's new on the market or not, but it's new to me, so I'll be reviewing this as well and let you know whether or not I think it is any good. I'll leave the links to the Superdrug website where you can find all of these products, and I'll leave the Aliexpress link to this. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.